What is up, guys? So in today's video we're going to be making this Marco 5 class right here. So I've used it in quite a few matches and it turned out pretty well. I've got quite a few kills with it, and yeah, I had some fun time with it. So yeah, basically I'll show you a few highlights of those matches, maybe even a full match if we want. But yeah, chances are it'll just be a few highlights. And then at the end of the video, towards the end, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the class setup here and then kind of break down the picks and why. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so here is an 8v8 DOS House Patrol match. So yeah, we're going to be using the Marco 5 SMG class and we'll see how it goes. So we'll go ahead and grab it right here. And yeah, the idea here is I'm just going to go around and there we go. I don't know why I stood there. There we go. Thermite kill. It almost killed us too. Love to see it. There we go. Right there we got a Fury kill and got our guard dog. So that's not too bad. That's pretty good. So as you can tell, we just kind of snap on and get quite a few kills. Triple kill. Somehow. There we go. Got hit by something, so we're gonna heal. There we go. That guy just spawned right in front of me. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Sometimes the reload's a little wonky. We did get a triple kill. But, I mean, most of the time that won't happen because you typically have enough to be fine. Double kill. There we go, super kill, frenzy kill. Not too bad. We're gonna heal up and go from there. I used a whole lot of shots on that and didn't get a kill off of it. That's fine. So, okay, didn't know if that's a bad guy or what. I figured it wasn't because I wasn't dead already, but we have a guard dog. Gonna heal. Then I'm gonna push this lane. Yep. Okay, surprised we got that. We could just spin around and got that kill, which is kind of epic. Double kill. Triple kill. Gonna reload, get back into it. So that's not too bad. You can manage some decent plays with this class. We stuck that enemy with that thermite. See, that's why I like having that thermite with us. That's why it's one of my favorite equipments to have. And yeah. Fury kill. See, so we managed to get a Fury kill and actually damage one of the other guys. So it's pretty close to getting another one. If I just conserved ammo a bit more, we would have had a higher level kill. Thermite that. Then we're gonna push. Okay, triple kill. Not too bad. Go through the thermite, you know, because it's relatively close to the point, I think. There we go. So we came out with 93 eliminations and 26 deaths. That's pretty good. So yeah, that was using this class right here. 93 and 26. Not bad. Not bad at all. We also got play of the game, as you can tell right there. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, so that match we came out with 93 eliminations and 26 deaths. So that comes out with a KD ratio of 3.58-ish because that's rounded, of course. But yeah, that's pretty good, 3.58. So we'll take it. So yeah, basically, right here's that class. So it's the Marco 5. We'll go into the gunsmith here and check out the attachments. So during that match, I did happen to unlock more attachments. I'm not really going to go through those. I'll show you what we have attached. So right here, we have the Mercury silencer. That helps with recoil control and stuff. It does come at a cost of damage range, but I like having it. This one also does the recoil control. It's a +1. So, I mean, I think it's the same thing. So yeah, it matches up the same way. So I mean, it really just depends on what you want. I used this one for a bit and then I switched to this. I started to have more luck with this, so that's the reason I'm using it. I'm sure the other one can work just as fine. Right here we run the Carver foregrip because that helps with recoil control and hip fire accuracy. So some parts we hip fire. I really like having the high recoil control, and then it does lower ADS, but most of the time we're fine anyway. Right here, because we're using an SMG, has a fairly fast ADS anyway. So for the barrel, we run this one. Yeah, it has ADS speed, reduced scope sway, gun bob, highly accurate, flinch resistance, that type of stuff. It does lower sprint to fire and hip fire accuracy, but it's fine because it helps so much out with the accuracy. So that's the reason I run that one. And yeah. For the optic, I run slate reflector primarily because that's the one that I'm most comfortable with, and plus I play on smaller maps most of the time. If I switch to a bigger map, you know, I'll switch to something like this, a hybrid. That way I can switch in between different magnifications, but most of the time I'll just run this slate reflector right here because that's the one I'm comfortable with. Run whichever sight you feel that you're the best with and most comfortable with. So yeah, right here for the stock, we're running this one. It helps with the initial shots while firing, so it helps also with the aim, walking, movement speed, initial accuracy, recoil recovery, and ADS. It does come at a cost of hip fire accuracy and recoil during sustained fire, and movement speed. But we put this on for that match, and you saw that it worked out pretty well, honestly. You know, you were kind of able to snap in between targets decently, and as long as you don't hold down the entire time and kind of, you know, stop and then go to the other one, or, you know, kind of burst fire, you'll be fine with the accuracy stuff because it helps out with that. So for the proficiency, I run momentum. At first I started running unmarked, then I unlocked momentum, so I started to run that. Akimbo would be pretty cool. I'm thinking I will do a class setup video on this once I figure out a good class to do that. It's going to have to be extreme hip fire accuracy, so because you can't aim. But yeah, for this one we're running momentum, and yeah. Right here for the kit we're running quick, basically, because that's what I have unlocked. Typically I would run on hand because it helps with the equipment speed and dexterity stuff, but that's what I have unlocked. It works out pretty well, honestly, as you could tell. Fully loaded is good if you run out of ammo, but typically I don't. So yeah, I just run quick right now, and it's worked out pretty well for me. So yeah. For the rear grip, I'm running the Pine Tar grip because it helps with recoil control and hip fire accuracy. It does lower ADS speed, but again, it's not really making that big of a difference from what I can tell. These other ones might be good to experiment with, but I picked this one because it helps with recoil control the most. That one could be good because it helps with that initial accuracy and recoil, which, you know, kind of stacks with this one, I think. And then it helps with recoil recovery, which could be good, but I like the recoil control. For the magazine here, we're running the 60 round drums, the 8mm Nambu. So basically it is a smaller caliber round, so it has a higher recoil control and accuracy, higher fire rate, more movement speed, and faster ADS, but the bullets are slower and less bullet penetration. I believe the damage is the same, so as you can see there, yeah, the damage is the same. It's just your fire rate goes up quite a bit, and then it's a whole lot more accurate. So that's the reason I run that, and it's worked out pretty well. So yeah, I like having the big magazine so we don't have to reload as often. Right here we run lengthened. It helps out with bullet velocity, so yeah, I like having that. Typically I would run one of these three basically, but I don't have those unlocked yet because they unlock kind of high levels, 55, 65, and 70. So this one's like the last one you can unlock, I think. But yeah, I would probably, if you just have like these three or the first few, I would just probably use lengthened, and then if you get frangible, probably put it, and then, you know, probably keep frangible over hollow point, honestly, because it has the damage range, plus it slows the enemy so they can't run out of the way, and then probably incendiary. But I'd say for right now, I've been using lengthened and it has worked out very well. So I would say try that and then experiment around with the other ones if you have them and want to. Those are the attachments for the Mark 05. So we'll go through the rest of the class. So right here for the secondary, we are running the combat shield. So yeah, because the close quarter maps, I like to have the combat shield on the back because it keeps you from getting shot so much. So yeah, right here for the perks, we run overkill. That's so we can carry the combat shield. For the second perk, I run radar. You could probably run piercing vision. That'd probably be pretty good. I just like radar and stuff. So yeah, I would say use whichever one here you prefer. Radar or piercing vision is probably your best bet. So yeah, that's just what I would go with. And then right here, I run double time. So it helps your tactical sprint and crouch movement speed. Your lightweight increases movement speed, and then scavenger can be good because it can replenish ammo, but I don't really run out of ammo that often, so I just run double time or lightweight most of the time, and it seems to work out pretty well. So yeah, for the lethal, we run the thermite. Sometimes I run throwing knife. I just kind of alternate in between these two because these two I'm most comfortable with. So basically, throwing knife, you have to be dead on every time, but you can pick it up after, and it's, one-shot kill. Thermite, though, you can't pick it up after, but if you throw it at them and hit them like the same way you would with a throwing knife, it's basically a kill every time because you can stick them with it and then it kills them. And then you can also throw it into a room and maybe get a few kills that way where you can't with the throwing knife. So it's a bit of a trade-off, kind of what you're wanting to do. But recently I've been running thermite a bit more than I have throwing knife, so just feel free to experiment around with whichever you like. And if you prefer the other equipments, go ahead and use those if you want. That's just kind of my personal opinion. I prefer these two, so yeah. And then for the tactical equipment, we're going to be running stim. I think that's kind of just a personal thing because I like to be able to heal up and that type of stuff and get back into the fight pretty quickly. So yeah, if you prefer one of the other ones, go ahead and use that. I've just been kind of running stim lately and it's worked out pretty well. So yeah. So that's the Mark 05 class, and yeah, it's the new SMG for the season. It's been a minute since it came out, but yeah, I wanted to get a pretty good class video out there instead of just rushing one, and this seemed to work out really well. So yeah, hopefully you can try this class and see how it works out for you. Hopefully you can get the same results because that match 93 kills and it was like 20 something deaths, so that's pretty good, honestly. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. Give the class a try if you'd like to, and yeah, I will probably have an akimbo one coming out soon. So yeah, feel free to subscribe if you want to see that. Thanks for coming by to the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know how you think this class was in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.